Hey there, ladies and gentlemen. We don't get to talk one-on-one very often because we don't really have much to talk about. Sorry, I'm not a cool dude. But, I kind of want to talk about college. College is a fun and magical place for a lot of people. Most people. Here's the thing about college. It's fun. Unless you're over 25. Now, before you start grabbing the pitchforks and torches, let me explain myself a little. A lot of people have this expectation about, oh man, being in college forever will be so awesome. It'll be just like Van Wilder. What people don't quite understand, it's a little less Van Wilder and a little more Billy Madison. With that being said, let me give you kind of like a list of reasons why college would suck as an older person like myself. Reason 1. The first thing I want to cover is age difference. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, geez, what's the big deal? Age is just a number. Well, sure, but it is. It's a big deal. I'm 26, turning 27 this year, meaning that the youngest people to come in is 18 years old. Some are even 17 if they have their late birthday thing going on. Which means I am 9 to 10 years older than the youngest people here. That's a problem because, there's a whole generation right there. That's just a gap. I mean, that's like saying I'm 20 years old when they were 10. I mean, you could go back and forth all day. I was 15 when they were 5. And now we're in the same environment together where we do events and activities together. And it kind of seems a little creepy sometimes when you think of it that way. And I mean, sure, yeah, I can hang out with the older crowd, the 21, 22-year-olds, but I got a long way to go still, even now. Which means, as I'm still here, they're on their way out. They have no fucks to give. At that point in time, they're like, later, deuces, and I'm just like, I'll be right here when you don't come back because you're graduating. My life never graduates. And so it kind of creates temporary friends until they leave, and it really sucks because you have them as Facebook friends, but they never talk or call or anything. So yeah, that's kind of also a problem. Now you're just kind of stuck with the 18 to 20-year-old crowd who are still here for a very long time. And then there are your other family and friends, the ones who you've known for 20 years, your life, mommy, daddy, whatever, sisters, brothers. Let me tell you about sisters and brothers. They're getting married and getting jobs and having a car and blah blah blah, whatever they're gonna have, wife and 3 monster kids, I don't care. The thing is, they're gonna sit there and just man, when are you gonna get married? When are you gonna do this? When are you gonna do that? Wow, you're still in college, and you're just stop. I'm taking this path a little later in life, I'm sorry. And it really becomes that kind of it almost feels like you're kind of held back a couple of years. And you're trying really, really hard to fix that. So why are you giving me a hard time about still being in college? Stop it. Just stop it now. Reason number 2. Reason number 2 why it sucks being in college is you have to deal with the new music that comes in every day. Now, granted, everyone's gonna feel like that. The last generation was so much better than the next generation when it comes to music. Yeah, I could see how that's a thing, but keep in mind, I was raised on AC/DC, Metallica, Green Day, anything between the 80s and the 90s. That's what I did. That was my thing. Now I have to deal with Katy Perry, Justin Bieber, fun. Mumford & Sons. I hate Mumford & Sons. If I have to hear that Frozen song, Let It Go, I think it's Let It Go again, I'm gonna table flip this entire freaking thing and just go on a freaking rampage. College students, you're not children anymore. Please grow up. Reason number 3. Now, I haven't had to run into this problem just yet, but it's gonna happen soon where I'm gonna have a professor that I'm older than. Now, I don't have a problem if you know your stuff, great, super duper. I want to learn from you, I really do. I'm pretty sure you know what you're doing, but it's so awkward knowing that fact. I don't know what it is with that kind of mentality. I don't understand it. But when I see a teacher that could be younger than me and teach me, I'm just get away, go away. Find me someone who's 50 years old. Don't judge me. Reason number 4. Now, this stuff that I'm wearing here, I call it douche culture. Now the thing about douche culture, this stuff, it's really popular at the schools I'm around, and I'm not sure why. Since when is being a douchebag cool? Like this douche culture, I don't get it. Maybe it's like an American Pie thing or something, but why? Why would you do that to yourself? Why would you make a fool out of yourself wearing these kind of things? I mean, granted, I'm an older guy, so maybe I don't get it because of that reason, but they make you look ridiculous, people in college besides myself. Sure, yeah, it's fun to be around and it's fun to peacock sometimes, but not all the time. It doesn't work. Sorry guys. You know, you gotta be real sometimes. You have to open up sometimes. And if you don't, you're gonna look like douchey Mick spiky head face. Don't be this guy. Like, not all the time anyway. Do it when it's fun, not when you're rolling around doing whatever you're doing. Douche culture, that's reason number 4. Reason number 5. Reason number 5 has to do with how we communicate with each other. And when I say we, I mean 27-year-old versus 22 to 18. You know, I didn't have smartphones when I went to high school. I didn't have a lot of these technological advancements. I'm trying to figure out how to talk to the younger generation because they do it on a totally different level than I do. Like there's a double speak for text. Like there's meaning behind a period in a text. I'm like, really? A period's a freaking period, guys. That's all it means. It doesn't mean that I'm angry with you or that I'm being stern or too formal. It's a period. Everyone uses periods. Everyone uses commas and apostrophes, and that's the English language. The more you know. The reason I don't communicate really well with like the rest of them is because I talk a lot. I'm talking to you right now. I'm talking a hell of a lot. And trying to get on that level where there's more texting and social media. With that, I kind of lose and miss the actual face-to-face conversations, calling people on the phone. No one ever calls because, hey, I got a text. I don't want to deal with that. Heck, we're gonna get to the point where smartphones don't actually call anybody anymore because it doesn't make any sense. You really kind of have to wonder, like, what this world is going to be coming to in the next 10 years when these college kids are coming out into the world without talking skills, like real talking skills. I guess we'll find out, won't we? So, thank you for watching. Subscribe to the channel. I hope you enjoyed this blog because I don't do these very often because I don't have much to talk about. I'm finally glad I had something to talk about other than Steam Buddy, Steam House, whatever it is. Keep watching and we'll see you next week with a brand new skit. Have a good one.